Hey guys, welcome back. So I hope you are doing great. So in the previous video we learned about how we can separate out different layers and then save it in a different folders for each different portion of the ball. We had our backgrounds and we can see this one is our center positions. So we did this in our previous lecture. We have probably 8 items here. With counting the results it would be 9 items. So once we need to figure out the way to how we can make a collection from all of these items and make all those collection and save it in this result folder. So the first thing we need is a programming language, and that would be Python. So we'll use Python for that. You can simply go to python.org, or as a matter of fact just Google Python. Okay, let's just Google Python. Yeah, so googling Python, this python.org comes at the top, and here we are, python.org. The first thing you need is to download this, and you can download the currently this version 3.10.2. I have 3.9 because I've been using it for long, but it doesn't really matters. You can download it for Windows, Linux, Mac OS, and you can download and get started with it. And if you are still confused, then you can definitely check out different YouTube videos or some lectures on how to install Python. The next thing we need is a development environment and IDE. So that would be our Visual Studio Code, and this VS Code is developed by Microsoft. It is a great platform to get started. So you can simply Google VS Code as well. Definitely the first thing you'll open is code.visualstudio.com, and this is the same thing. So you can download it for Windows, Mac or Linux, and you definitely would need one of these. And again, once we have all of these, Python and our VS Code, the next thing is we want an package of Python that can work with image. So the package name is Pillow. Actually, Pillow is not this sort of pillow, but a Python Pillow package. And once you search Python Pillow, the first thing will come is Pillow, and read the docs.io. So you can see what's a Pillow is actually an simple image library that has the processing capabilities with Python interpreter. So we actually want this capability to manipulate image and make different efficient representation and fairly powerful image processing. So we need Pillow for this purpose. So you need to understand the installation for that. And for the installation, the major task is you need to have your pip. So normally in the installation of Python there is pip already available, and pip is basically your Python installation package, pip. So you need to install that to get started, and let me show you how to do that. So you can either open your command prompt in this place, but you can even go with PowerShell as well. So you can go to cd desktop, and I guess this one was nft project. So we are here, and here are all those files. Let's clear everything, and you can install your different version of package at right here, or let me show you one example. You can open VS Code right at here as well. So here the VS Code is open right at here. Let me show you, all our files are right at here. Let me open my terminal. So you can open your terminal, or you can give a shortcut key. So your terminal will normally open in this way. Let's took it up, and I'm going to do the same thing that will be done in this command prompt. So if you prefer to do it right here, then that would be also fine. So let me add here. Let's clear everything up. So as you can see, this is now the same screen and as your command prompt. So let's start here. So the first thing is I will actually prefer to create a virtual environment, and inside that install my Pillow library, Pillow package. or you can directly install your pillow package as well. You will simply have to go to just enter this command and install it right away. Now how to create a virtual environment, if you ask, then let me show it to you. What you need to do is Python. First thing you would want is definitely, first of all, and your pip install virtual environment. I think this is like that, or it is complete virtual environment. So do check, or it will be, I think, env. So that is not the scope of this tutorial. So what I want is Python -m virtual environment, and I'm already in my local directory. So what I would want is simply a folder where I can store these environment files. So as you can see, a environment folder will be created, and this will be the same folder that will be created at right here. Now since this is created, now we'll just need this script, and you'll see here soon enough some activate files will be created, and once we activate files is created, we can start with. So here we have got our activate files. Now what we need to do is, I think we need to go inside virtual environment and scripts, and inside activate.ps1. so here we are already inside our virtual environment. So that was easy. I hope you guys followed along. Now let me show this screen in half so that we can install this as per our direction. So I am copying this exactly, and I am pasting that at here, and it doesn't work. So this will normally happen because Python 3 will not be defaultly accepting, or in your case it might really be, so that doesn't matter. So I am doing Python -m, and then again pip install, and then there is upgrade. Actually there was a whole easy process to do this, but I'm showing you this way. So this works now. Just have to change your 3 to just limit it to Python, and it works. And in an alternate world, what you need is just this version of command pip install, and then just after this install you can write pillow, and it will be installed. By that what I mean is pip3 install pillow. If you write just this line of code, then also it will work. I entered it, I'll show it to you, and it will open pip3 with us. It will normally check for, okay, this is not a virus, so no need to worry about that. So here, and it will install that. So doing in this Python way, it is a secured way, and doing a pip3 will be quite time taking, but it will definitely get your work done. So we can ignore all of those, and I think pip3 is successfully installed. Now what we need to do in order to check is, perhaps you would like to experience some image features. So let's actually get some tutorial to, let's check that we have successfully installed or not. So here let me show this command to side by side. Now we don't want anything from here. We can close this, and we can create a new file, and we can call this pillow test.py. Python file is created, so this is not needed anymore, and let's limit this up to here. We don't need getting started. Okay, so now you need to understand and actually check whether your pillow is working or not. So from pil, let's import, I'm sorry for that error, import image. Now what you need to do next is check whether your image is working or not. So we can open anything. Let's try opening something from the center. This one look nice. Let's try opening this center3.png image, and let's go to image.open. Open, and you cannot actually directly go inside on what if you type here center3.png, this will actually not work. What you need to do is before that we need to go to center and then go to center3.png, but since here we have imported pillow for image in capital I, so select capital I. Okay, so we can close this now. So we can select capital I. Now we have selected this, and in order to check whether this is working correctly or not, so im.format, this will give me the type of image, whether it is PNG or JPEG or anything like that, and image.size, that will give me the dimension, and image.mode, mode will be basically to understand different attributes, the pixel type and depth, all those things. And also if I want to see the image, you can go to im.show. So that would be all. Let's save this and let's run this, and let's wait for the terminal to show the result. So you can see, okay, so this open the image. So this is this an PNG image of size 100 by 100 pixel. That's right, what we had created. And this is an RGBA image, so that's also fine. And for some reason the PNG file is not actually opening. So let's actually check for that error as well. So we are inside center and center3.png. So let's try to run this again, and let's see if it runs. Okay, it worked now. So here is our image, it opened successfully. Now this works, and we have confirmed that pillow is working on our system. And if you have reached until this stage, congratulations. If you have not reached, if you have some more errors, then please do follow this tutorial properly from the beginning again. Or if there are more errors, then you can always follow along some YouTube videos or some other tutorials as well. So that's all for this lecture. In the next lecture we are going to use some simple programming. You don't need to know any in-depth knowledge of that programming. So I'll be telling you about how it went and how that's been created, and that would be all. And I'll see you on this next lecture now. Thank you.